sillage, sillage, scent trail. And if you don't smell good, maybe a dusty trail. But if you get any of these 6, you're guaranteed to leave a beautiful signature in the air when you leave the room right now. What is up, my fragrant people, and welcome back to my channel. Come on in, sit down, have a seat and relax. Today, I have 6 fragrances for you that are guaranteed to get you compliments as you move past people. That's called a sillage or a scent trail. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 6 is a fragrance that gets a lot of hate from the fragrance community. This fragrance has been around for about 10 years, and I'm telling you, since I've been in this thing gets a lot of hate. I don't particularly love this fragrance, but it gets a ton of compliments. So guess what? I wear it because women like it. It is vanilla, it is tonka bean, it is green apple. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Coming in number 6 from the house of Versace is Eros. Now you can use any iteration of this. I use the EDT because this time of year, it seems to me that the EDT just punches right through cold weather. I use this from fall all the way up through winter time. I've tried all of them. This is the one that comes off my skin the best and has gotten me monster compliments. Since 2012, I'm telling you, this thing has been getting heat from people, but it works. Guys, women love it. Put it on and see what happens. Put it on and see what happens. Put on the right situation. You got to have the right personality and the right style. But when you're wearing Versace Eros, you're going to have a beautiful scent trail. When you move past people, or when you're walking in front of your date, she's going to love you for it. Coming in at a strong number 6. I tried to get my bottle away several times, but I keep bringing it back because the compliments keep rolling in. Number 6, Versace Eros. Mine's the EDT. Coming in at number 5 is a fragrance that is aromatic, dark, and brooding. This is one of my favorite leather fragrances that I have in my collection, which says a lot. Is it the best leather in the world? Nope, not even to me. But for this time of year, for the money, and for the compliments that this thing brings, it is going to be my favorite, especially this year compared to all of my other ones. It gets the most wear and it gets the most compliments out of all of my leathers. Coming in at number 5 from Tom Ford is Ombre Leather, the Parfum. The Ombre Leather Parfum features the notes of violet leaf, orris, jasmine, leather, and tobacco. And it puts it together oh so beautifully. Women love this fragrance, guys, so I wear it. Beautiful sillage. When you're walking by, you are the man. You smell like the man, so you better act like it. If you're wearing ombre leather, you're coming through and you mean business. Has a slight playful side, but it means a whole lot of business and a whole lot of man. Coming in at number 5 from Tom Ford, Ombre Leather, the Parfum. Now coming in at number 4 is a beautiful fragrance that is aromatic, warm, and spicy with a little twist of caramel in there. Beautiful fragrance that came out last year from a house that we've already known for a while. From the house of Azzaro is the Most Wanted. Now the Most Wanted features notes of cardamom, toffee, and amberwood. And that's all it needs. Beautiful fragrance that gets loads of compliments every time I wear it. This one never fails. You're getting a beautiful sillage. It's always when I pass people up or when they're behind me that they get this. One of my best sillages that I have had. The Most Wanted does it every single time. This takes, to me, it has the same DNA as Wanted by Night, but it smooths it out. This to me is more of a cuddle buddy fragrance because as you're leaving, she's gonna wanna grab you and bring you back. Coming in at number 4 from the house of Azzaro, the Most Wanted. Okay, y'all, coming in at number 3 is y'all hitting that like button. For real, hit the like button so I can get into that algorithm. I am loving the love that I've been shown so far. Loving doing this. It's crazy. I can do my hobby and share with you guys and we can exchange ideas. Hit that like button, help me out. But seriously, coming in at number 3 is a beautiful, warm, another cardamom that is to me another cuddle buddy fragrance that works outside also. It is the least powerful out of all of these fragrances, but to me, super sexy, and the bottle kind of exudes that. It's one of the ugliest bottles in my collection. Some guys like it, I can't stand it, but it is what it is. I love the juice on the inside. Coming in at number 3 from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier is Le Male Le Parfum. So with Le Male Le Parfum, we're talking about cardamom, lavender, and oriental. That's all you need to know. It's beautiful. Has some vanilla in there, and it does that. I mean, how cool is that? But look at the bottle, y'all. I mean, this is just weird, man. But hey, when you see it, you know that it's JPG. So you know what it is when you get it. But man, beautiful fragrance. This is the only fragrance that I've ever had in my collection to where when I put it on, as soon as I've walked out of the door, somebody was coming through and I got a compliment. As soon as I walked out of my door, I was like, man, were you sitting there? Somebody passed me that didn't know me and said, God, is that you? Jean-Paul Gaultier makes some beautiful fragrances. They make clubbing fragrances and they make loud fragrances. This one is a combination of the Ultra Male to me and Le Male. And to me, it has a little bit of that eau in there, but with that cardamom up top, it has that snuggle buddy feel. That's why women love it. Get this in your collection, guys. The black bottle with the gold head. Forget about the other part of the bottle, all right? It works. That's all you need to know. Coming in at number 3, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Male Le Parfum. Now coming in at number 2 is a boozy, powdery fragrance that I love to death. It was released this year and it comes from a gentleman's house. From the house of Givenchy, it's Gentleman Reserve Privé. Now Reserve Privé is a slightly boozy fragrance. Not all the way boozy like you would think with that whiskey note, but I get the whiskey in the mid. When you first put it on, it's a blast of bergamot, and it is beautiful. It features the notes of bergamot, iris, chestnut, and on the bottom is whiskey, some woodsy notes, and amber. And since I've had Gentleman Reserve Privé in my collection, I have loved it. I couldn't wait for the weather to get colder so I could put this on. And if you follow me on IG, you know that this was my fragrance of the day. Went on a lunch date and baby, it scored. With the sweater, with a jacket, throw on a scarf if you really want to tone it up. The gentleman's look, a gentleman's fragrance for that pure gentleman. Coming in at a strong number 2, Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. All right, guys, drum roll, please. If you have number 1 in your collection, you know what I'm talking about. This is a stunner coming from the house of Dior, Homme Intense. Now this masterpiece features the notes of lavender up top. In the middle is iris, ambrette, and pear. And in the bottom is Virginia cedar and vetiver. This is a clean, powdery, beautiful, slightly floral, woody, masculine fragrance, period. You have this in your collection, you know what I'm talking about. This thing gets compliments like crazy. Men and women, I don't care what your preference is, you're gonna get compliments because you know why? You smell the best in the room, period. This fragrance is extremely versatile, but a lot of guys like to wear it in the cool weather because it cuts through that cool weather and it makes you outstanding. The sillage is a monster. Longevity, I'm getting 6 to 8 hours on this thing. That's all I need, especially this time of year. Beautiful date night fragrance, beautiful at work, beautiful just kicking it, beautiful going out and running errands. This fragrance does it all. Everything done the right way. I hate that I have this little baby 50 ml bottle. I had to re-up with the 50 ml because this was the one that was on sale. I also saw the huge one, but it wasn't on sale. So this year I got this one. I'll run through this one by February. By February it will be gone, but I'm always in the mood for this fragrance. There are not many fragrances in my collection to where I can actually say that I am always in the mood for it. Dior Homme Intense is one of them. To me, this is one of my masterpieces. And if you told me I had to have 10 fragrances for the rest of my life, I guarantee you this one is gonna be one that I grab. So there it is, guys. That is 6 fragrances. You can pick any of these or all of them. I guarantee you, ask any lady that's walking behind you or that you walk past, come back and say, how did I smell? She's gonna be like, good. Trust me, you're gonna be the man. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And no matter where you are in the world, keep smelling good.